What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for part 6 of our arachnophobia build for our RZR 800, RZR 800, aka Fred in the motherfucking shed. For all of you who don't know by now, y'all better recognize. This is where we're at. Basically, our enclosure is done. It looks great. It sounds great. It fits great. We're going to go over in this part. I'm going to show you guys. I got cutting it off the cage one last time, getting it all sanded down. Body fill, primer, paint, clear coat. Little added surprise at the end. I give a few tips here and there about painting, sanding, grit sandpaper, stuff like that. I don't go too much into detail. I mean, a magician never gives away all of his tricks, right? But maybe as we progress into the other builds and I paint those things, I'll add more to those as we go along. We don't want to give it all away in one episode, people. I mean, come on now. I know you're hungry for knowledge, but just remember, I like to do things a little different, and I seem to get really good results with what I do. But no, I mean, follow along. Don't forget to smash the button to get notified, the notifications button, I mean, for when a new episode comes up, so you don't miss anything. And we'll get right to her, boys. I mean, I did a lot of work and I put a lot of time into this, and I think she looks pretty fucking sweet. And I can't wait for this episode to be done, so that we can get right into the subwoofer enclosure build and we can get that moving along, because I got another thing going on that I want to build for the dash. So there's a whole lot going on, people, that you really don't want to miss. I'm going to be doing all kinds of shit, popping some crazy stuff up out of my head. That's just how I do it. I think it, I do it. I'm going to show you guys a little method behind the madness is all we're doing here. So, I mean, hey, follow along, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and we'll get right to her, boys. I mean, no sense dicking out around here. We got fucking work to do. Alright, everybody. Check this out. Now, hard as rock, dumbass me went and put 2 layers of fiberglass over the top of this and put it all tight up onto the cage and forgot to put more plastic on. I just never realized, and now I got this all, and then I went and I put it all pretty tight there down to the edges. So now I'm having a hell of a time getting this friggin' thing off of the cage again. Ha! Stupid me. I hope I don't have to cut it off. I'm gonna try to pry it off here and see where that gets me, and hope I don't break anything. And I can already tell that this ain't working well. Alright, maybe I'll be able to go around it. So don't do like I did, please. Make sure you clean underneath, make sure you put yourself more plastic on so everything releases easy. Do yourself that favor. Alright. Time to fucking cut this bitch off. find out if it's finally going to release some more mold here. My cage, I should say. Should. Let's see why not. Just need some gentle persuasion. Pull out the old. See, it's hammer time. Still stuck on there. That's what happens when you get horny with the resin. There we go. A little bit of trim to trim off here, but now I got it fairly close there the first time here, so some sanding to do. Maybe some figuring out in a little bit. Yeah, some good old sanding up on here, a little bit of extra trimming, and this thing's good to go. Ready to roll. A little bit of sanding up here. Sand her all down, a little bit of trim on the edges. Slides in there nice and freaking beautifully. Can't argue with that. Get the rest of this crap all cleaned up out the cage here. Say that we're finally done with this side. Make our way over onto the upper side here. Ha ha ha. Yes, sir. All right, perfect. Well, we'll get the rest of this trimmed up. You guys don't want to watch all that, and we'll get this prepped up here. Check that out, boys. First test fit from Fred. Fits pretty nice. Fits pretty nice. Have to get some speakers mounted in there. Speakers mounted back up in there and give this a real good test. Yeah. All right. Don't got much left to do. A little bit of body filling, and that's it. She fits pretty good. I must say. Pretty impressed, pretty impressed. That's all up in there, painted nice there. Ça va garder sweet, je te dis. Oh, this tabarnak. Oh, ça va garder sweet. Oh, this body. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, nice. Paint my cage. Alright, everybody, you know what time it is. It's paint time. My favorite part of any build is when I get to start slapping paint on it. So what we're starting with here is I'm using the Duplicolor Automotive Primer Filler. Sandable and scratch filler. This works usually pretty great for doing this type of stuff here because, well, we're pretty much doing something like body work. so they stop hanging around. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty good. Now I'll give you guys a couple of tips and tricks of what I like to do when I'm painting anything. Spray bomb. Always make sure you shake your cans well first. I already shook this for like 5 minutes inside before I even came outside, off and on. The whole like 30-second shake thing is not really a good idea. You wanna shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a motherfucking old Polaroid picture. Anyhow, most important thing to do when you're spray bombing anything, before you spray anything you're gonna spray on your piece, you want to test the spray bomb. Make sure it's not defective and it's giving good spray, and then it'll give you a feel for the spray pattern. Kind of give it a couple sprays and a couple of shakes. I'll give you a good test. See, this can's good, works great. No spurts. Seems to be mixed well. Good coverage. That's what I look for. Second most important thing, it's really the first most important thing, is don't get right up on your piece while you're painting it. Don't leave yourself good. I say I gotta get 8-10 inches at least. And your sprays, go in light sprays. I mean, don't try to cover the piece. Even though you can barely see it, that don't matter. There's some on there. This is how you're going to get a really nice finish, nice durable finish. By not going nuts on your sprays. Remember, there's all kinds of spray in the can. It ain't going to go bad on you while you're at your ankles. You want to make sure you keep your can straight. Don't do what I just did there. What you just heard there was bad sound on the can. Sideways. Let some air in there. That will create you some spurts. That's a nice little light layer. Nothing thick at all. I can still see through most of this. Dumbass me, I might have to with that permanent marker that's on there, I might have to sand that off. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna build up like coats. Try to get everywhere. Like coats. If you go heavy coats, you're just gonna blow through your paint too fast. I mean, yeah, there you go, one nice coat. We'll let that sit for 5-6 maybe 10 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and slap another coat on that. Alright, ready for the third coat. I mentioned too, normally I don't paint outside always. Just my razor just broke down, taking apart the shed, and I can't take it out of the shed to paint. So again, always a little test spray down low for you. coat of primer on there. We managed to just squeeze 3 coats of primer out of there, out of that one can, into that piece. So what we're gonna do now, and she looks pretty decent, but we're gonna hit it with some 320. Some 320. What we're gonna do is we're gonna smoothen out that primer a little bit there. I've seen a couple little fish eyes from the Orbit sander there still left over that the 120 didn't get out. So we'll go down, we'll sand the primer down a little bit with that, and 320. Before we do that, we'll have ourselves a little bong break. Alright. There. Now I can sand in peace. So nice out. I actually don't mind doing this outside today. Oh, the sun's out. It's a little windy, but that's okay. Ready to hit her with the first coat of paint here. I want to mention too, before you hit her with paint, I did a whole bunch of sanding on the primer, so it's a good idea to sit here and come back over, clear everything a bit, wipe down, and make sure you get all your dust out of there. Add a note here that when I'm painting like this, what I like to do is after 5-6 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, whatever, I like to go around, just give a couple of touches in conspicuous spots, and once I can like lightly touch it and it doesn't feel like super sticky, that's when I like to go and slap my second coat on, just because alright, so we had to switch things up in here. It's just too freaking windy outside, man. Just can't do it. Every time I go to freaking spray, the wind just picks up and throws a bunch of little things. I even swept off the whole deck and everything. It don't help. There's just too much stuff in the air. So we're in the shed, whatever. I got some cardboard down, not to protect the floor because I care, but to protect my peace because I care. Guys, a close-up of the clear coat that I decided to go with this time, also with the dupli color. It's the acrylic enamel clear coat, multi-purpose coatings, good for lots of things. It says I've tried dupli color brands. I've been using these for years. I haven't actually. This seems to be like a newer style. Maybe it's just like a newer label. I just haven't been paying attention the last couple of years or so, but all right, everybody. Check it out, check it out, check it out. It's, our speaker enclosure is ready to like load up and see what everything's gonna look like. Because man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm telling you guys, this thing just came out pretty freaking good. Now the only thing is don't be like me and be so friggin' horny, okay? When you get the horny painters, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Let's zoom in there. Right there. The bad spot. I was a little horny last night, and it started getting a little colder in the shed, and I went in and I noticed moisture was starting to build up on the paint. It wasn't dry yet, so I had to get it out of the shed in a hurry, and I had to maneuver it around Fred to get out, and I slipped and I palmed my fucking palm right into the paint. Cocksucker. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my 320 grit sandpaper. I'm going to sand that down real light, you know, and I might even actually wait until that dries up a bit more to do that part. But we'll give her another light sanding just to get rid of that, and then we'll give her a little shot of paint and some more clear coat on top, and then hopefully you won't be able to tell that was ever like that. But besides that, though, pretty darn proud for a $30 fucking paint job. And I can guarantee you that after a couple of days of this curing and settling at least room temperature, it's gonna, once the clear coat hardens up, I'm gonna have a lasting piece. Right now it's a little delicate. If we touch it too much, we could chip some paint, we could do this, we could do that. But we got good amount of primer on there, we got a good amount of paint on there, and we got a lot of clear coat on there. So she should be pretty decent. Alright everybody, hold up, and we'll start getting this thing loaded up here real soon. Have it. Don't you just wish you could reach out and grab it? Tweeters are in. Tweeters are in. Nice. Everybody, are you ready? Check this out, boys and girls. Sit right up in there, just like she should. Looking real good. Speaker enclosure number 1, pretty much ready for some fun. I should have my amp by the end of next week too. But I got an amp to test out with, so we're gonna have a sound test later on here. And the sub box is still there in limbo mode, just waiting for some more funds for some resin. Ran out of resin. Stuff's expensive. But yeah, nope. Here we go, people. I mean, Check it out. There you go. That's what she looks like up in the cage. So sweet. Nice. Well, we'll get a sound test here later on, and we'll get the lights up and everything sitting in the cage. That'll be sweet. Haha. Awesome. Okay, so here we are, all lit up, ready to roll. We're just waiting for the laptop here to connect, and then we'll be able to give you guys a sound test on what we have going on here. Now, what we're using actually right now for the sound test is currently my Rockford Fosgate, the same amp that we were using the last time, and the exact same setup we were using the last time. Nothing's changed, so you can definitely hear the exact same. And then what we will do is I'll hook up the new Picasso Soundstream amp and see how that there works out on our system, because I actually have my doubts. I don't think it's anywhere as near the wattage that they claim it is, so we'll see. Hold on a second there, and once everything gets loaded up, we'll actually, while we're waiting for that to load up, how about we check out what the oh, we're all connected. Sweet. So we can check out the lights here. That'd be something to check out. Try to get rid of as much light as we can here so you guys can get the real deal feel of what's going on here. Haha. Don't that look pretty fucking sweet, boys? I can tell you she sounds pretty fucking sweet. I can already tell you. She sounds pretty sweet. So what we're going to do is, once again, I can't give you guys any good music, so I can only use what YouTube lets me give you. So here we go. We'll find something good for you guys to listen to here, and we'll slap that on for you. Alright, this one should give you a pretty good range of the sound here. Oh. Project Arachnophobia is well underway. Our speaker enclosure has come to a wrap. We're all done with that for now. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, the like button, the notification button, so you get notifications when, new content comes out. This is going to conclude this part of the build, and then we'll start our next segment here with our subwoofer enclosure. We already got that well underway. She's looking awesome. You don't want to miss that. There's going to be some metal bending, some welding, all kinds of awesome shit coming up for that. More painting, all kinds of great shit. If you got any questions or any suggestions, don't forget, you can leave them down in the comments section. I'll try to answer your questions the best I can. If there's anything that you've seen that I left out of my videos that maybe I wasn't clear exactly on the process that I did, painting or fiberglass, and I understand it was hard to mesh everything all into, little videos, right, to not draw them out too long. But we can always make another video eventually that's a little more in depth just onto that. So, don't be shy. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want. I'll try my best. That's all I can do. I notice that the sound quality sometimes in the videos aren't always the best, so I am going to try to work on that here coming up in the future. I'll try to get set up with a microphone so, cuts out a lot of the static noise and all that, this and that stuff. But anyways, don't forget, you can smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification button, smash all those buttons. Buttons are meant to be smashed. So yeah, anyways, just keep an eye out because we're also going to have videos doing reviews on our amplifier, our LED lights and all that. And I'll leave links to all the pieces that I bought in the review videos so everybody can see exactly what I'm using and this and that, so it's not a big mystery here. But yeah, I mean, by all means, people, please don't forget, smash those buttons, leave the comments. Everything helps. Everything helps for me to keep bringing you more content and to know what you guys want to see. And by all means, please share these videos, eh? Get the word out. Show these videos to your buddies. Maybe even though they ain't got a RZR 800, maybe it'll give them an idea for something that they want to do for, you know, maybe their car or their bike or their side-by-side or something, right? You never know. Sometimes people just like to watch. All right, everybody. Stay tuned and keep your eyes out real soon here for the Project Arachnophobia subwoofer enclosure build. It is going to be pretty sweet, I can guarantee you that. But for now until then, I got some work to do on Fred so we can get his ass out of the shed so we can get back to work. So you guys keep the shiny side up and all four on the floor, and I'll be checking you guys back out in the future. But